on the title screen.
And turned off all the character voice. Yeah, still player character voice is off. I turned it off and also set character voice to 0 to make sure. Cause fuck it the hell.
If you turn the character voice setting to 0, then that's like also the NPCs, which is what I did on the Switch accidentally.
Nah, NPC on PC at least, the NPC voices are a different setting.
I love how the settings don't save as well.
I wish there was a master volume.
Then your display settings in the game.
Set to high, everything turned on. Frame rate cap set to 120. Resolution doesn't seem to go higher than 1080p despite this being a 4K monitor, so I don't know.
Well, no, that can't be true because they would tweet, "Look at this pump."
You cut out, perfectly timed.
Can you imagine, can you imagine this monster in 4K? Well, here it is.
Oh wait, no, neither here. Now it's letting me do it for some reason. Although it's only letting me go up to 1440p. Again, this is a... Oh, you know what? Windows probably set itself to 1440 because it's a bitch in 4K. Whatever.
My game's not making audio. That's not good.
That's not good.
Is the
bad
sound
to have.
coming out of your controller? That's
It's coming
what
out.
mine did.
It's coming out of nowhere.
Let me tell you, 120 FPS Monster Hunter Rise after seeing it at 30 for the entire time I've seen it is a fucking trip. Let me tell you what. The stream's only saying 60, but... oh.
I'd rate those frames 10 out of 10.
Fills me with power.
It also changed my buttons to Xbox buttons. This game actually lets you make the buttons on the UI be Nintendo Switch buttons because they made it for that system.
Yeah, you can also do PlayStation ones, which is funny.
You can do that in World though. That's normal. Nintendo Switch
could?
buttons.
Did they add that? Because I remember needing a mod for that.
Yeah, about it now, it shows it's DualShock 5, DualSense, whatever the fuck you want to call it. PS5. Okay.
You know why it's not making music?
What was that?
Because I muted it in my volume mixer when I made my character.
Ah.
Wow.
I can hear it so good now.
Might even turn this down from 120, because when I spin the camera, things blur a wee bit, and motion blur is off. This game can't even handle itself at that level. Alright, well I set up the lobby then.
I guess so.
Why doesn't this game have a master volume? I have to set it all separately.
I have to set a passcode as well, just whatever. 4 digits, take it. I'm not gonna say the slurs in voice chat, Capcom, it's okay.
Oh, I was supposed to figure out how to use this weapon, but hopefully we'll be fine.
New game. I made my character, but I didn't go any further than that.
I just mashed through the tutorials until it told me to talk to either sister, because that's the point where you pick your quests.
Yeah. You don't have to do any monster fighting or anything this time, thankfully.
I did also make an actual character.
Yay.
Instead, but I can show it because I'm also streaming it. That's why I'm being kind of funny.
The Frenzless censors certain words.
What word did it censor?
I made Emmett Selk Final Fantasy 14, but now I made a real guy.
Where are you? This isn't sorted in any particular way. You lobby info. That's not right.
I made a fun-looking guy. It's like,
I
this
can
guy
send
could probably
lobby
hunt
invites
monsters.
actually. Hang on, if that helps.
I wonder if they added that on the Switch version when you could do that. Like when they added that possibility in an update where it closes the game and then relaunches it to put you in a lobby.
What gear is this you got?
Oh, this is layered armor.
Ah, okay.
Which, thankfully, you can now use immediately instead of waiting until high rank.
Did we start with it? No, that's the appearance change. So where do you do it from, I guess?
You need layered armor first.
Okay. I guess where do you get it then? Unless it was like handed in the pile
Oh, I
of
bought it.
downloads. Oh, it's Bible, and okay. No worries. Just making sure because it just handed me like 11 pages of downloads with quests and everything else. Like, oh fuck, oh Jesus.
It's so funny that these characters have voices now. Like, just completely off even during in cutscenes. That's so good. I like have been skipping all the tutorials and I feel like it's gonna like shoot me in the foot when I forget how to do a particular thing. I'm just hoping that world muscle memory brings me through it on the PS4 controller this time.
It probably will because it's well, I was gonna say actually, but you haven't played Longsword. I was gonna say it's by and large the same thing, but this is your first time playing Longsword, so actually.
Until I inevitably roll back to Hammer, and then inevitably roll back to Insect Glaive, even though it's worse than Hammer in this game.
One aspect of this being a Nintendo Switch game is that all the facial hair options look painted on, unlike Monster Hunter World.
Yeah.
That's where they cut some of their graphics budget.
Evan, are you planning to play the Switch Axe?
Yes.
I was gonna say, you have to see how busted it is in this game.
And also maybe Charge Blade too, which I wanted to do in World, but I didn't do much because I just like Switch Axe.
Charge Blade, aka the most forgettable weapon in the game.
That's mean of you to say.
I feel like the most forgettable weapon in general is Sword and Shield.
No,
He's
that's
got
like
a point.
That's the most memorable one, because they always saddled you with it before this game, apparently.
It's the one you're always default equipped with.
Basically
and
everyone.
Sever and blunt damage.
Basically everyone just jumped off it immediately because it's not a giant sword the size of my body.
Was the game where you complained that longsword bounced off the tail all the time, or was that wrong?
It bounced off a lot of tails in this one, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hopefully research a way out of that.
I mean, the main way to, like, deal with it is Spirit Sword doesn't usually give a shit unless they're made out of stone or something. And otherwise, just aim for center mass. The other thing is, your various counters and stuff will do mad sever damage and shit, so that's your way in, basically. Although right now you only have, like, Fade Slash and, trying to clash with the sword dash. But this is complex information that will come up later.
It's a surprise tool that will help you later.
I don't know
Actually,
if I have this. Yeah.
Can we both go to the training area?
I don't know.
Like, do we both appear here?
Where is it? I currently can't select it. Are you in it?
Yeah.
Okay, I get them. You can't then. I can't go in while you're in it.
Oh, that sucks. It was gonna be like, teach me how to longsword. So that I don't have to watch a 40-minute YouTube tutorial.
I'm in the village now. There's a merchant. I love items. Buddy Plaza.
Says it like Plaza.
Ray Plaza.
Buddy Plaza sounds like a feature in a Nintendo software. Not necessarily have to be a game, just some sort of Nintendo software. I got a follower on Twitch.tv.
Wow.
Cool. Now they're telling me about Dongo.
Yeah, it's not entirely helpful because I can't see it from here first, but the basic idea for longsword is, you know, hit them to build up sword meter, then hit, in your case, R2 to do spirit sword strikes, which will usually go through everything and do the big damage. If you do your full spirit sword combo, you'll, like, sheathe the sword. When you hit the R2 again, that will make you do the sword dash. If you time that just right while the monster's, like, attack swinging at you or jumping at you, you'll just clash with them and knock them back, otherwise you'll just do damage or get hit. in and around your other moves, there was one called Fade Slash, which I think is both attack buttons after like a certain pair of hits. That lets you dodge in a certain direction, whatever direction you hold the stick, while also attacking. And there's another move, I forget its combo because it's been a while, that is basically a parry stance, but like a very 1 second parry stance.
That's the wire bug move.
The wire bug move you get later is a second one that lasts much longer but doesn't do as much damage. But the wire bug one will also counter goddamn everything automatically, basically. Like projectiles and everything. Monster roars, everything. You can just use it to just slice through like literally anything that you can perceive. But it can't catch like multi-hit attacks, like, you know, 2 projectiles launched at you or whatever. And apart from that, it's basically just get to monster, beat the shit out of it. There's no grander tactics. You beat shit, build meter, use Spirit Sword. Every time you use more Spirit Sword, your sword gauge has a glow around it that goes from like white, yellow, red, so your base damage increases as it goes up.
Oh, wait, go on, what? Yeah, I forgot about the meter entirely.
So basically, meter is Spirit Sword. You do that with R2 to do your big hits. If you complete a big hit combo, your sword meter will get a glow around it, like a white one. That's a level 1. Yellow's level 2, red's level 3. You just do, all your attacks are buffed each level you go up. So you want to try and complete full combos of that where you can.
So you're saying just mash R2
When your meter's
it
like...
turns a different color?
Well, when your meter's full, because you see it fills
Well, yeah,
red.
No, but
Yeah.
it has to just be R2.
Yes. I mean, there are other hits you can do, I think, by doing R2 and attack button and stuff, but like you can also just, you know, do it. Just mash R2 like 4 times in a row, go through the full string, and then get your meter up. Looking back a moment.
A radial menu. Kamura.
Chris, tell us about how much you hate that song again.
I quite like it.
Is there a mod that changes it? Change it to the Celiana music.
I would change it to just
More
various
ugly.
kinds of DJ Max tracks.
He hates it even more than the Astera music.
I kind of like. I mean, the Astera music is just funny. I hate Astera, but the music is fine.
Okay.
The Astera music is like one of those tracks that plays in my head when my brain turns off.
I conflated your feelings about Astera and the music together then, by accident. And I got a Kahoot!
Oh.
I forgot about the owl because I literally never used it.
Also
on
never
Switch.
used it.
So I had to think of a name for that for a while.
It's because this feature is unavailable in multiplayer. It says it right there on my screen. You can't use Kahoots in multiplayer.
Oh, this is the PC version, so you'll notice on the stream it should be a crisp 60 FPS. On my screen it's a slightly mind-blowing 120. Apart from that, there's a whole bunch of...
How do you even do that?
Hmm?
How do you even do that?
I just set OBS to, like, you know, record it at 60.
No. The in-game one. Is it just naturally at that?
It was for me by default.
Did you just set it to high? Am I looking at one?
If you set it to high and then go down to, like, display frequency, that sets it on 20 Hz, 120 FPS.
Well, there's display frequency and there's also frame rate cap.
There's also frame rate cap, yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Frame rate cap can also go a lot higher. My thing caps out at 144, but I can set it above that for higher monitors, because there are, I guess, freaks who want to play 240 FPS Monster Hunter.
Chris, do you
Frame rate
have
cap.
a...
I can do unlimited.
That's a lot.
What?
I never asked if you did have an actual high frame rate monitor though.
What is the? I don't know what the frame rate of this monitor is.
It's the hertz, like hertz to is like literally frame rate. It's 1:1, so 60 hertz, 60 frames.
Will the game know that?
The game recognized that I have a 144 hertz monitor.
Okay, so I should
Yeah.
set mine to 144 frame rate.
It'll set, generally display frequency would set your thing will just jump to whatever the highest your monitor is capable of. It just, well,
Yeah,
Monster
I
Hunter
had it at
Rise
that,
Deep-
but frame rate was 60.
Yeah, frame rate defaults to 60 no matter what your default. So yes, you do have a 144 hertz monitor.
Whoa! 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 This is like when you clean your glasses, and life looks like it's in HD-er, even though that doesn't make any actual sense. What the hell? I thought that the human eye couldn't see past 120.
That's because
What
they're
the
lying to you. Can see so many frames.
you can
Is the
see
frame
way
rate-
more than that.
What is the frame rate of real life?
There isn't
I don't
one.
Science hasn't figured that out.
No, it's not that science hasn't figured it out. It's that the eyes literally don't work like that.
Surely there would be a maximum, right? Like,
Anyway, I'm glad we found
Well-
out, Chris. You have a high frame rate monitor that you can turn. You can turn frame rate on your video games up quite high now.
how is unlimited an option? There aren't unlimited. There aren't real life.
Unlimited basically means it has no cap, so it will just keep going as high as it can push itself.
That's just saying I want my GPU to not care and just render it as fast as the GPU can.
Yeah, basically.
Frame rate, unlimited frame rate monitor is looking outside.
No, then your monitor just deals with the unlimited frame rate and crushes it down to its maximum.
Wait, God, radio menu. It must be done.
I've sat on this owl naming screen while I had this conversation. I don't know what to name the
Name
owl.
him frame rate. Name him unlimited FPS.
Generally, you want the cap though, in case it freaks out. The cap will help like keep it from exploding your hardware.
What was my world? Rations were. Son of a. Oh, I have to make the doggy something. I remember.
I just
that.
named the owl 144 hertz.
I just named all of them after my various OCs.
Potion was on this one, I think. Antidote was. Wait, easy potion.
You could,
Oh,
Emily.
man.
I guess like the limit, like basically limits of the human eye is basically anything that moves too fast to be perceived by the human eye, like light, really, technically.
Kamura. Oh, the demon power. Oh, baby.
What?
You love to see it.
I don't
We
know what you're
love-
referring to.
We love the demon and hard shell powders.
Yes,
Well
we
done
do.
steak. Is there anything else I should? I mean, barrel bomb I could just do normally.
How do you have all this shit already?
Did you talk to the mailman and accept all add-on content?
No.
That's probably where I got it. Unless it came with the DLC, kind of like how mobile games will be like, get our currency, and then we'll also give you this useless upgrade material too.
I had to actually accept all of it. What the fuck?
Thanks for advertising Sunbreak in the game. And also,
Hey,
they
this
said,
thing
here, look at
is,
all these event quests.
Black belt armor set. Now, we're not using the cheating armor set, right? Because they put it in this game too.
I'm not
Which
using
doesn't-
it because otherwise you would screech, yes.
The fuse went off when I saw that. I'm like, you fuckers never learn. The hell is it? Discord notification.
So,
I'd love to download add-on content, thank you.
go to the mailman and accept it too, yeah. Shit, they're spoiling us like armor spheres and everything to start with.
Game for infants. Oh, and then you gotta make your own dango. It's like, you actually have to interface with making a custom meal in World. So let's register a set.
Oh, it already, I've already received all this content. It just auto downloads it now.
It does, but you do have to go to the mailman, go down to add-on content, and hit like Y to accept all to actually get it.
Isn't it great how this game... I mean, I didn't experience it because I played Monster Hunter World late, but isn't it great how this game is like old Monster Hunters in that there's an event quest from online and you say, okay, and then you own the event quest forever in your game?
Yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it?
I mean, if there somehow wasn't a lot of backlash in World, I feel like it would still be the World thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think we'd be okay with a little mix of both. Like some special events. But then most events are regular.
Oh yeah, this is the wire bug button. Oh no. Oh no. Scan your amiibo.
Oh right, we can't do that in this one, so how does that work?
You don't get free shit. That's the
Wait,
price you pay for 144 FPS.
Did it say scan your amiibo?
No.
That's,
I was about to
It did on
say,
Switch.
wow. I was about to say, oh my goodness, wow.
I'll remember how when you choose the maximum amount of items, it turns red, and every time it makes me think that that means that I can't do it. Ah. I love cheating.
Wait, what's cheating? I just accepted an invite.
Selling 15 golden eggs. I love having the upper hand for doing nothing. Oh wait, yeah. Also, Evan, you should go to your buddy board and apply buddy skills because they don't tell you about that. And
Oh right, forgot about that.
you can't do it right now though. Never mind.
Wait,
But-
what? What about a but? There's so many things going on.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, don't worry about it.
Evan's still naming his owl.
I
It does
finished naming the
matter,
owl.
but if I remember to do it, then I'll tell you as well.
What's up, my guy?
Cobra.
I'm debating if I'll use a different weapon now or if I'll just stick with a longsword.
You should
Oh
try
my
it.
goodness. The turning is so tight when you're running in this title.
The funny thing is, on the Pro Controller, I remember it being even more lenient. I'm skirting a lot more now.
I'm using the Pro Controller.
this is the funniest part, because like, Gavin could be buying a weapon and then he'll just see us doing this in the background.
Yeah. So the defender ones are the
Yes.
okay.
Kill them! Greatsword would be really funny. I think you should do it because this is apparently the most mechanically sound Monster Hunter ever to exist.
Oh,
So
fuck it, let's
this would
try
be-
Greatsword, why not?
This would be the game to try different weapons in.
I'm
then
in
you
the
go
game.
back to the
I
old
don't know
ones.
how to use the wire bug at all.
L2. So you hold L2 and then
That points a cursor, you hit R right triggers to shoot in that direction. You can hit your upper face button for an upward launch, and you can hit your right side one for a frontal launch, what the direction your character is
also
facing.
if you press A, you dash in the air, and if you press B, then you can hang in the air. Then do a dash from your hang, and then use a wire bug again, and that's how you cover very big distances. That's how you feel dopamine when using the wire bug to maneuver.
And as we go on, we'll be able to use it with our weapons as attacks, as either specific skills, or like do dash attacks with it, and you just feel like a fucking god.
Yeah, basically when your weapon is out, you hold the same trigger, and then you use, what would it
I'm
be?
pressing all the
Y
face
and-
buttons
Your
and I'm not
attack buttons.
grabbing. I'm not grabbing in midair when I use it. I'm doing up. And I can use my dodge button to do a flip roll.
I forget what the air hang is, but then I never used it anyway, so...
Yeah, but that's really good because then you can Tarzan swing.
Where's this? Where's the Pro Controller? It should be the A button. Ah! It's the circle button on my PS4
I did it.
controller. There we go.
Hang on.
And a really good thing is doing that at the end of a quest. My controller. Come on. Why are you unplugged? No. Can't tell if the controller sucks or if the cable sucks. But where am I going to find a micro USB in this year?
At the store.
This one be better? In my drawer of wires? It's blue like my PS4 controller and the general cover of... Oh, this is awful. I probably bought this for like $3 on Amazon or something.
Okay, I think I'm getting it. I'm gonna do it.
Because if you're not perfect during our first fight, then we're kicking you.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do a jump, and then a hang, and then a jump, and then a hang.
So wait, what button is it for hang?
The rightmost button.
When do you do it? Like after the launch?
Like yeah, like the peak of your jump.
Okay, I see. I'll do it. Okay, and I basically gonna ever use this to like dash into monsters or cover distance while sprinting, so...
Or go across 2 mountaintops. I don't know why I'm yelling. My mic is still right in front of my face. Alright, get the fuck out of here. How did I play World with you, you piece of garbage?
What?
This cable. Coming out.
Also, look what before we played this, I should post this fun image. Where did I save the image though?
Yeah, what is... Oh, can I not see the names of your animals?
No, we can't see the names of the animals. His name's Kaz.
Didn't you do this in the Switch version?
I did, yes.
I made another brown colored cat and I named it Bongo Jr. And then I named the dog Mondo, like the Super Mario World level.
Actually, can I change my dog's features? I just realized something. Appearance settings. Clothing color. Okay, never mind. But I've been walking a lot of black labs recently, so I went with a black lab look. Don't mind the ears. And then one of the dog's names is Hunter, and I was like, well, you always see dogs named Hunter, but you never see a dog named Huntress, so that's why I named this dog.
Alright, let's get this shit show on the road.
Where did I'm looking for my funny picture.
No, too late.
It's in. No, I found it. It's at
In
the
the
bottom.
quest.
Look at this. Look what I did before this stream. Look at that Steamworks. I got so much items in the Steamworks, it was crazy.
Fucking hell.
What the hell? That's not Rise.
Why the hell did you do that?
I beat the Zenogre that's made of coal. Remember the Zenogre made of coal?
Oh, right.
That's where we left off. Because we were grinding something.
Because I'm playing as their new favorite weapon, the quests that you get from this guy will probably start with the longsword instead of be the third wave of quests like the insect wave.
The longsword was earlier than that, yeah.
Longsword was Monster Hunter 2. Second generation stuff.
I hate this guy. Oh yeah, since it's just a list now, which I don't care for, but whatever.
What's just a list?
I think Evan should pick which monster we fight.
But I was just gonna fight the first thing on the list.
Are you talking about the quest is just a list?
Yeah. You also want to come into the hub. So the girl outside, her quests are single player only. That was in the days of
I know.
yore.
I am aware of that factor.
Yeah. I've set up a quest, which is just the first monster on the list.
Oh wait, right. You can't. You have to join a quest on the quest board.
Oh yeah.
That's how it used to be. In Monster Hunter World, you can accept a quest anywhere. In Monster Hunter, the old ones, you had to start a quest at the person, and then accept the quest in the party on the quest board, and they liked it that way.
Just weird pandering.
No, it's because they're made world, and this is made by different directors.
I mean, there's
Ew!
that, and I imagine a little bit of it is like, probably is like the nostalgia for old, because like World, like Rise does strike like a balance between that and World, and I imagine the other part of it is just they couldn't just do full World all out on Switch.
See, in preparation, so a couple days ago when I was like, I guess we're gonna start playing Monster Hunter again, I did start playing World again on the side too, and also, earlier today I was like looking stuff up just for fun. And one thing I found out is technically Monster Hunter Rise is a 5th generation game because it's more of a side game. I thought they said it was 6th generation when it came out, and then I guess it's not.
Do you think it was meant to be, and then COVID hit?
Nah, it probably
They were
wasn't.
Like, uh-oh.
No, this is a 5th gen. So, from what I can gather, there are 2 Monster Hunter teams. There's the team that made World, and the team that made this one. And the team that made Rise I think also made Generations and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure they came out of the Monster Hunter Portable team for PSP.
That would make sense, yeah.
So this is how they make Monster Hunter so much, is that they have 2 Monster Hunter teams. And also other teams probably that make Monster Hunter stories and whatever else.
The Capcom leak already spoiled it, but we pretty much already know that the other team are making the next one. Like, the big beef is for the home consoles and PC.
Yes, the team that made World, they usually get theirs is the ones where it's like, okay, we are advancing the series by another generation with this one.
The Clutch Claw 2.
Clutch Claw 2. Wire Bug, that's what it is, Chris.
That being said, if we don't keep the Wire Bug in the next one, I will be upset, because this shit's so good.
Definitely not happening.
I'm gonna be so upset. Have you two joined, by the way?
No, I'm just discussing things and also reading nonsense.
Alright. Right. These quests are designed with the expectation that you're coming into them, even though they're low rank, having done at least the single player stuff, so we're gonna get our shit pushed in probably a wee bit.
I'm gonna fight it with a monster fight.
And also 2 of us are using unfamiliar weapons, so you know.
Yeah, but Evan having his weapon that's overpowered will compensate for it.
It's not overpowered, it's regular.
And what else was there?
You would literally never have to go back into small mode.
But yeah,
Yes,
I
you-
would. Sorry.
Chris, you seem to misunderstand the purpose. You want to be in sword mode, yes. In World, I'm in sword mode a lot of the time, but the thing is, there are specific scenarios where if you use the axe, yeah, that's a clever play. That's utility. That's very specific scenarios that help you out.
But more damage. Have you considered that? Wait, can you still do this? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
This is the game. How many controllers do you think got Joy-Con drift just from people going like this for like
Tons.
cumulatively 5 hours? Did you eat your dongo?
I did outside in the plaza,
Did
Yeah.
I didn't hear you sing the song.
because I didn't do it.
Okay, eventually you'll learn it.
Oh yeah, and just I would advise Evan, like on your own time, like play the single player quest, because the story actually starts there,
That's the
Yeah.
only place where the story is, and I resent
No, the story is in the multiplayer. It's just very spaced
two
out.
cutscenes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Sorry, 3 cutscenes.
But also, it does assume that you played the single player stuff. Like, there's no gate on that.
That's what I would do in older Monster Hunters, like 3 and 4. I
Yeah.
would play the single player.
So, worth doing whenever we're not stacked up, basically.
Isn't Evan gonna be very overpowered by that point, though?
I mean, if like, because we're only gonna play like, I don't know, like an hour and a half, or maybe leave it tonight. So before we start tomorrow, you could probably slam a few out. I might.
I don't know. Or I'll play World and just have a
Or you just
funny
play
one.
World, yeah.
Or I can play all sorts of things. I just love video games so
Video
much.
games. Stop telling me tutorials. I am not 10 years old.
Probably needed those, but whatever. Yeah, this is like Fortnite, where playing single player is like death poison to me.
It's like barely anything, and I don't know why it actually upsets you so much.
What, single player? Playing multiplayer games?
Like the
single?
You
split.
keep saying that, but it was a single player game first.
Yeah, but it's a multiplayer game to me, and that is my
Well,
preference.
that doesn't really matter.
And in Monster Hunter World, it was both. That already happened.
I mean, it was both on sufferance because it did everything it could to not be.
Wow, look at the water. Oh my god. Still not as good as Super Mario Sunshine's, but look at it.
It does remind me, Death's Door does have literally Sunshine's little sewer runs where you jump through a sewer pipe and run up the other ones, like the exact same visual effect and everything.
Like, where it's like Mario is dark in the ground.
Yeah, and it has the tunnel around them and it forms as you run near it. Yeah, it's exactly that.
But, does it have the spin jump?
No.
Sunshine wins again, baby.
There's a bird down there. Don't upset it.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was in the tutorial, which I didn't read, but how do I get up here again?
What was in the tutorial that you didn't read?
The little birds around give you the stat.
Yes, they give me little funny things.
Fuck. That's the wrong button. That's the right button. There we go.
Oh, I'm gonna have to turn off auto crafting again like I did in World because I hate it.
It's funny to me because I loved auto crafting.
I like to know what I like to get base materials and then know how much I have.
I forget, do you have to use the wire buck to climb up walls
Yes.
all the time?
And like some walls you can just sprint on, you'll start climbing, but for a lot of them it's like you gotta go, like you gotta like boost yourself onto it.
Which I think the doggy can jump. Yeah, and then I think you can jump into a wall. Okay, yeah, that alleviates that a bit.
Oh, this is so much slower than I'm used to. Never mind, like, oh, how do I hit it without getting hit? How do I hit it without walking away? This is just a fish incidentally, not even the fucking monster. There we go. The thing's up here by me, by the way. It's the one off to the right of me.
Wish they gave you the option to make it so that the dog wasn't insider drifting.
These feel like they outside drift.
Oh yeah, I still never learned what the frame data on the roll in this game is. Be good to know.
I just tried to hit the right trigger to Spirit Sword and it not happened.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
things I am trying to dodge and it's not letting me move.
I'm like, what's the X button again? Muscle memory has failed me.
I love that one of my attacks is just a shoulder barge, not even the sword. That's good.
Now, is it a shoulder barge or is it?
It's a shoulder barge, like your guy goes like shoulder first.
So not the Wario attack.
Not the Wario attack.
Okay, kind of a shame. Disappointing a little.
Some days I see stuff like that and I go, you know what, maybe it's okay, the Wario's dead.
He's not dead.
He's dead.
Antidotes are shaped in triangles, this one. Triangle flasks.
Wait, hold on. It's up there. Let's use the wire bug to climb the wall. Which you can do basically infinitely. Wow. Let's see Monster Hunter World do that.
Sorry, it's just gathering shit, sorry.
Some crimes can never be forgiven. Well, it's nice of the sword meter to realize that you're not fighting an enemy and then wait. Like, does it have to be full to do the whole combo? Or
No, as long as you have some meter in it, you can do a spirit sword thing, but you'll generally need the whole thing to do the full combo.
I'm like misinterpreting.
Oh, 92 on the starter weapon. Oh, now I'm feeling it. This is the wild shit. Oh, why do I bounce off its feet?
Wait, did I put the whetstone on? I think I did. Do you think like anyone burned at the stake in the Monster Hunter universe is considered afflicted with fire blight, or do you think that's different?
I think that's different. Fireblight is when monsters do it.
But when you think about it, if you're burning someone at the stake, doesn't that make you a monster?
Depends on the crime. Is it because they're like a woman? Then yeah, you're the monster. Is it because they're a Christian? Oh well, you know.
Hey, this isn't a JRPG.
But actually, it is.
Oh great, here we go. Every game is an RPG.
This is literally an RPG series.
What the hell? Why is my sword energy drink green?
Oh, because
You've
it's
activated
yeah,
green.
you've activated yellow mode, so you're at level 2. The blade actually does gain the colors in this one.
But why is it green and not yellow?
It's lighting. Please stop running away. I can't move that fast with this weapon.
Oh, I forgot that flinch free doesn't exist in this game.
Well, you don't have it yet.
Like the skill. I don't even remember if I ever reached it.
I'm pretty sure it does exist. This is later on. I don't think you reached it. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it did a lot of damage.
Red.
And that means you're at max power.
Evan, do you have the dog or the cat?
There's a dog.
So you can whetstone on the dog.
I know, that's one of the best features in this game.
The stink mink.
I took the cat because I'm like, okay, if I'm taking this thing in, I'm gonna need like an extra source of health. Because fuck.
Just don't overcommit to attacks for it.
It's literally all of them.
Ah! Okay, I'm good.
What was that?
That was it. I thought it would take me like completely sideways, and it took me a little downward. I was like, I'm gonna miss.
Can I just run up this wall? No, fuck you. Gathering little birds. Put in my sack.
What wall can't you run up? Oh god! My meter, no!
It does
My
go down.
damage!
You'll get it back if you're aggressive.
My damage output, no.
Yes, this is a great sword of Manway. The long katana Chris says is a long sword, you see. The great sword is a great sword because it's fucking fat and super heavy.
Mamma mia, that's a lot of damage.
This bird's on fire, that's what this monster is.
So when you use the upward wire bug move with this thing, is that all automatic, or can you do something to make it do even more
I
damage?
don't remember what the upward wirebug move was.
You basically fly into it, and then if you connect, you swing, jump, and then do downward plunge. Why is the inside of my sword meter blue?
I forget. I forget what that was, because that wasn't in World.
It's ultimate mode.
It's not blue anymore, that's for sure.
Get up,
Stop it, you freak. Ah! This is a problem. I'm used to pressing right trigger to take my weapon out. But that's just gonna ruin my meter.
I need this thing to stop doing its dash attack.
Oops, that's not the collect button. Skirt. Ow, what the hell?
Stick to get big damage. Ah, we've offended the warthog.
I love using the wire bug to
Ah,
approach.
fucking bugs. Fucking bugs, come on. Thank you, cat.
Do you think the next Monster Hunter is gonna tell you which part is broken? When a part is broken? Or do you think that's like a 7th gen kind of iteration?
I think if it doesn't, they don't do it on purpose because they're just like,
Well,
nah, it's,
obviously.
presumably you can see what parts of it have been, you know, shredded to shit.
And then they added the clutch claw, which then made it impossible.
It's a good thing they took out the clutch claw.
No, I need to use my spirit crap.
Why the fuck do people use this weapon? Jesus.
Thank God the Wii U logo is back. Not bad. I love how it's just still eating and the music is going in. Spin!
I don't understand the locational damage on this. Slug it with the first of the charge, 5. Hit it in the chest on the next one, 54.
Oh, you can ride it.
Yo.
Gavin, can you hold it still so that I can get my spirit power?
I mean, this one's a bit awkward to do that with.
Go on. Use your spirit power. Hooray.
That's the wrong monster, but he's getting it anyway. Please.
That's different. Why did I do the running dive?
Why does this monster move around so much?
Monster Hunter?
I
More
just-
like
I just wanted
Monster Chaser.
How I can't do Wirefall. It told me the prompt is LT and A, and I can't. Wait, no. I
It's
was pressing the wrong thing.
basically Ukami when you get hit the dirt, basically.
Yeah, well, I wasn't good at Ukemi either.
Well, there you go.
God, this controller sucks.
What controller are you even using?
Or not Xbox, PS4 controller.
I don't understand your problems with it, honestly.
Well, no. This is like if I move the controller too much, then the plug undoes itself, and the game freaks out.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
finally doing it. I blew him up.
And you aren't knocked down in this game, but it could be problematic because you still take damage.
What do you mean I'm not knocked down in this game?
A monster can move around as much as it wants, and you'll stay on it.
Cool.
So much for rolling into the attack, am I right?
I need to, like, go to the training area and actually learn what the moveset for this fucking thing is.
Oh, I think I got. So I've been doing the wrong button for Wirefall because it's still giving me Xbox buttons.
Wait, I just had a blocker. Oh. That would help a lot.
All the purpose of Wirefall is so you don't have a recovery animation, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It doesn't restore health like actual Ukami, but, you know, good enough.
Why is it whenever I reach on
I keep trying to spirit sword it. God damn it. Oh, 86.
Okay.
Oh good, the bear's here.
Ah! God damn it!
The bear just fucked it. Never mind.
Oh, it's going to the Great Rock. Fight, 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 fight. Oh, it's broken. God damn it.
Of course, it part broke and moved it out of the way. Ow.
Spin! Can't wait to die from wire falling into the enemy to attack it again. And then just not realizing that that's a bad idea.
Broke apart with my fucking shoulder barge. Amazing. Oh.
Now getting into the swing of things. Bang! I blew up his head. Like a real gamer.
I can block monster roars.
Oh, I messed up. I did my reload animation. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to wait for it to recharge normally.
Spin! This is dangerous. That's good. They'll never attack me here.
So my wire bug move, one of them anyway, the horizontal ground one, suddenly makes my arm glow blue and seems to give me a bit more mobility or something.
Maybe you can punch it.
Maybe.
Wow, finally I dodged a move. I love staying red. Oh.
I think that what it is basically a free instant charge. You can just like execute at some point. How exactly I do that is up in the air, but...
Oh, you know what? Blue meter is probably your inside meter.
Oh my.
Your inside meter recharges on its own if you
yeah.
Fire bug attack. Which is similar to the switch axe in that it is another way of just keeping you in super mode. With wire bugs. Let's see. Yeah, that's how it works.
Fuck me, come on. Please, I'm hitting B so much. I just wanted to use these fucking flies. Fucking Christ.
Fuck you.
This would be the other advantage to having done single player, that we would have actually armor that can withstand it.
I'm having a great time. Oh, that's not good.
I love you, block button.
That worked. I guess it connected somewhere.
It just has to touch something, it doesn't matter what part. Okay, come on, hurry up. I don't think any of us have traps, so we'll just have to die.
And in this game, you get less materials for capturing it.
That seems like the opposite of what it's supposed to be.
Less materials for capturing it?
Yeah,
I mean,
it used to be that you get more.
you
Well,
get
yeah.
more because it's harder to do.
Capturing is harder to do?
Well, it's not so much that it was harder to do as it was like...
It's more of you have to actually plan and try.
Yeah, it used to be a lot harder than it was in World, but also it's just a thing of like, it makes more sense. You could trim more parts of it if it's alive and you have it, instead of, you know, it's beaten dead corpse.
Then why not just beat it to death unless mandatory? That makes capturing not good.
It's got a saw at 100, and this is a starting weapon. That's freakish. It's like all or nothing with this fucking thing. A lot of my attacks do like, you know, 8 to 17, and then every now and then one just explodes, and it's like, oh fuck.
remember that the counter exists. Hooray!
He's
Anti-air this. Controller, I hate you. I don't think that didn't hit me.
Bear is rideable.
Alright, what? Now I have to remember all the more powerful attacks. Remember to give your friends a like because it actually gives rewards.
It does?
Yeah, then you like got angry at me for never liking you because I thought it was a stupid like stranger mechanic.
It's maybe because I played World a little bit again, but and I had like a superpower build. But so far, it seems like I'm able to use the sword a lot less.
And on top of whatever build and whatever, you also have to remember that we are literally not spec for this fight or any of these fights.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about just my like rotation of moves.
Okay.
But that's what the gamers wanted.
No, I'm saying, Chris, you're crazy if you think.
No, I played it.
Nope.
It
you're
was
wrong.
real. You just aren't using your wire bug moves.
You're right. I am not.
Well, there we go.
I don't know what the button is for wire bug. I know wire bug now, but I don't know the button for wire bug attacks.
It's when your weapon is drawn, the trigger and then both buttons again.
Okay, now I know.
Full control. Wait, I have maybe we could just maybe hold on.
It should be compatible. Whether it is or not is a different matter, but it should be.
We made sure to get the best Bluetooth on the market.
I made sure Bluetooth. Chris, why aren't you? Why aren't you just using the Switch Pro controller?
Because the PlayStation controller is my Monster Hunter controller now.
You played this one on the Pro controller.
I did, but now that I don't have to, I'm going back to the PS4 controller.
Do you have to like unlock the trading area?
Do you not have it?
Well, no, like I tried to go in there and it says like no, you're not allowed in from like the river and village.
Maybe you can't fast travel to it unless you aren't doing that.
I was trying to fast travel to it, it's not letting me do it.
It's the little boat in the buddy area.
Okay.
Make sure the white bar on your controller is off. Is that off or is that white? While pressing and holding the share button, which I forget exists, pressing the PS button. On your device, go to Bluetooth settings. Enable Bluetooth. Watch as this also doesn't work. Oh, this is just a very unpleasant flashing that the controller is doing. Does the PS5 controller also have the stupid backlight on it?
It's like a more subtle light, like ringed around the touchpad.
Okay, yeah, that's much better. I think this motherboard is broken
Oh, so
because it is not finding this controller, and it couldn't find my AirPods when I tried to do it before too.
have you updated your got like drivers for your Bluetooth?
I feel like I did that.
So I just do the Y. I kinda wish this thing didn't have like bits of it that bounce off your shit for demonstration purposes, because I just want to figure out what the fuck my shit does.
Bluetooth device, RF COM protocol TDI, or it's probably Intel wireless. What am I updating here? Searching automatically for drivers, like, does that never actually do anything? Am I just doing this wrong? Oh, okay, I just had the wrong setting.
Ah, there you go.
Connecting. It doesn't explain the AirPods, but at least this shows up.
It's because Apple hates your computer. They despise it because it's not Apple computer, Macintosh.
Your device is ready to go. I'll be the judge of that.
Now let's see if it's compatible or if you have to actually have already downloaded PS4 Controller Pro program, whatever it's called.
What are you talking about?
There's programs out there that's like supposed to do compatibility stuff, but you're playing this through Steam, so Steam should recognize it.
Well, the light is on the back, but
yes, there is
it's
some
not doing
like
anything.
what if you have to restart the game?
Maybe. I mean, that probably wouldn't be too hard. You have one new item in your inventory. What card do you think it is? What the hell? That's the final boss, I think. You can't just put that on a Steam card.
Is it Thunder Serpent whatever?
Oh no, I closed it already. I just looked at the picture.
I got that one. So I'm pretty sure the final boss of this is 2 dragons.
Well, I could tell you, but you know, let's find out.
It's dragons. That's all
I
the
mean,
enemies in
they're
this
all
game.
dragons, yeah.
Except some are kind of like Banbaro is a moose dragon.
If it's not weak to dragon, it's not a dragon. Love of God, fuck you.
Did it not work? There's one more thing you can try if it didn't work this time.
What?
So hang on.
Oh.
In Steam, so you would close out the game again, and
Bad.
in your Steam games list, you would go to Properties, and then Controller, and then you would enable.
For Monster Hunter Rise.
Yep, and then you would click Controller, and you would click Enable Steam Input, and you see if that picks up your PS4 controller.
Okay, now everything says which I guess I have. I'm not using that shit though.
Wait, the dot isn't next to the PlayStation one?
Steam input status, Xbox controller, disabled, PlayStation, disabled, Nintendo Switch, disabled, generic controller, disabled, Steam controller and remote player enabled.
You did. Okay. So you said, like I said, you said it's enable Steam input. Just try that.
There we go. Steam input.
But yes, some of these, like, I don't know what the status of it is, but sometimes the PS4 controller is not inherently compatible and you need programs like X input or something. And actually set it up with software.
I will kill you. Why are you not working?
If it didn't work with Steam input, then it's not working unless you install some software to make it work. It's connected, it just doesn't think it's a controller, it thinks it's a generic Bluetooth device.
Well, but the computer says it's a controller.
I don't know what it is. If it says, I don't know.
I'll just dish out an extra $60 because this doesn't work. It's fine.
What? What are you talking about?
Buying a new controller.
Oh,
Become-
don't
probably-
you just need a new cable?
No, it's the. I think it's the receiver.
Just
Like
plug
the-
your Nintendo Switch controller like I'm doing. It's so good.
Well, no, but this will be a problem that will persist for anything else.
You almost said forever.
'Cause this is just my general controller too, because it has the D-pad.
If your PS4 controller is connecting through Bluetooth, all you need is
It's
there's
not anymore.
software for this that you actually it tells me that you're actually going to need to download some type of software from the internet. I don't know, I've never set up a PS4 controller, but there is software to actually set it up to work.
We're no longer friends. I figured it was easy, and they had this figured out after like who knows how long it's been around. Trying it. We'll just stick with the wire, I guess.
I mean, wire is always superior, is always the trick.
And then maybe I'll buy straps, and I'll just strap my wrists to my desk so I can't move the controller at all.
Have you considered looking for a longer cable?
It's not the cable's fault. It's the, like, the thing that you plug it into in the controller, I guess, is loose or something, so that whenever
Okay.
it moves, it just disconnects from the other inner part of the controller. I don't know. That's because I've tried 3 cables now, and they've all had that same problem. And this one is like tighter than the other one, so.
Cannot stress enough that this Bluetooth problem is entirely fixable if we had more time than we are having right now playing the game.
fire attack. Who cares about that? What the hell? We can use the Buddy Dojo now. Train your buddies. Can I buy buddies? How do I open fast travel again?
You hit start, and it's like, on the far tab, system, move around the village.
I could have sworn it was, but maybe it just, maybe I just went crazy with it. Hire a special buddy. This option allows you for the hiring of buddies via downloadable content. Unlike normal buddies, they have fixed names. What do... A special buddy? Is this cheating?
Okay, so basically I want to constantly do my silk bind move because the blue arm thing is actually just all attacks are buffed for
Yeah,
however
that's
long.
generally how it goes for everything except the encyclopedia.
But like for a long sword, like there's like moments where you want to wait or pause or whatever. For this, it's like no, literally every time this goes down, use it instantly and put it back on. This is a weapon for violence.
Go, my buddies. Train.
Standard combo is actually 3B. And then this is just for the merciless beatdowns. It's also B, and B again.
I sold golden eggs. I'm rich. Hooray!
You have material wealth.
I like how the tree is a boat now. I forgot she says, son of a...
Mm.
Oh, we can't use it yet. Evan, come up hither.
I'll try to show him the secret over here.
Not like you'll need it now.
Also up here. You go around the back of the tree, there's vines you can climb. There's an owl nest here, and occasionally good shit gets thrown into it.
Look, owls live here.
Owls?
They're called Kohoots.
I like them.
Owls?
They're my friends. Oh, it said I couldn't find anything, so I should stop searching. I found one piece of gunpowder.
Alright, now what?
I gotta get iron ore.
I did get iron ore, so it's time to get a bit beefier.
Wish list. Can roll them back and get materials.
Oh no, I forgot about the sub menu.
The sub menu?
Yeah, you can't just press triangle to wishlist something. You gotta
No.
go on the sub menu, and it's gonna get me every time again. And I'm never gonna learn.
I got a piece of armor. Exosome braces.
I got a sword.
Yippee skip yahoo!
Alright. I guess, do you want to pick the next monster, Evan?
Okay.
Shaking my controller like I'm playing Super Mario Odyssey trying to test this shit.
First you're gonna break your elbow. Your dog has such luminous eyes.
As all dogs do. I picked the misty eyes option.
Ah.
I was holding down the run button, so when I was accepting the quest, it was just spazzing out with the pages. I hate the little sound effect in this song that sounds like the inchworm in Viva Pinata moving.
That's pretty specific.
That's insanely specific. What one's that?
It's like the sound of rubbing, basically. Oh, what the hell? Evan actually uses this too?
Yes.
So I have to change my radio menu so that
You didn't use the item box in World. I used it.
Well, yes, I did.
You used it a little bit, but not much.
First aid med.
I just don't use it, even though I probably should, because
What are we? I don't even know what we're fighting.
Kuyaku.
A classic.
classic guy. I picked the classic guy.
Is that? I forget if that's a Monster Hunter World original.
I think it
No,
is.
I don't think it is.
I'm gonna look up Kuluyaku.
Oh, gander. I'm pretty sure.
It might be 4 though, or it might be earlier. I don't know.
I feel like it wasn't World original. If it was, it's a cheaty one because it's just the fucking Raptors they've always had.
I remember when they had a trailer for this game that was just, here's every single Monster Hunter World enemy that is returning. And I'm like, hey, this is kind of like fan service, even though I shouldn't watch this. I'm gonna bump this guy so we know.
Kuluyaku are bird wyverns first introduced in Monster Hunter World.
I knew it.
Fuck me then.
He loves Monster Hunter World.
I do like it. I also like this one so far, because I like Monster Hunter.
Who's yelling? Why is it not showing up on my map? It sounds like you're attacking it.
It's over here by me.
Is it because it's the new monster, so I have to see it?
Maybe.
Come over here. You have got to see this. Yeah, the Palamute was the first time I learned why games don't put things on the trigger and button on the same side of the controller. Whoa! Hey, also, do you guys turn on outlines for player characters behind the monster?
No.
It's very useful. I liked in Monster Hunter World when they made one of these that was actually really hard.
That was a nightmare fucking fight. It was the Final Fantasy XIV collab's first quest. It's just, oh, this is a giant one, it one-shots you. Kuluyaku Extreme.
You made a big
It's
one.
the precursor to Behemoth, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that Behemoth was in that one.
I like that we did Behemoth legitimately.
I like that we did Behemoth. Look, it's Kuluyaku.
I've also discovered that when I'm guarding, I can hit Y. I can just kick the monster. It does like 2 damage, but I can kick it in the face if I want.
I sure hope that rock doesn't stop me from doing my anime moves.
Sorry, I shoulder barged you too.
I used my wire bug move.
Do the other one.
I have full sword meter already. That would be a waste of a wire bug even if they come back immediately.
Well, I think only one of them does that, and the other one is something else.
The other one is do a swing and flip move.
It's hard to. No. Spin.
How you liking longsword? Do you see why I did such ravages in this game with it?
I mean, I mean, it doesn't have the big damage of the hammer, but it's simpler than I thought it was going to be, which is good.
It's mostly just a timing minigame when it comes to the parries.
Hey, he knocked me off!
That son of a bitch. Well, I haven't
He
killed for
lied.
this.
There was a lie about not being able to be knocked off. Or at
Almost
least something
there.
happened.
I'm almost certain it isn't.
Is it stamina boost? Oh, I love mine.
No, that's the attack. I want this one. There we
Main
go.
reason to look forward to getting off these weapons is to have above yellow sharpness again.
Didn't even look like it connected.
What, the kick or the thing?
Its attack.
No, it didn't. It sealed over my head and then I kicked it in the face. I think I actually like figured out the moveset of this. I'm kind of like, ah, I understand now.
Whoa.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop walking away, you asshole. It aggroed on all the way over here.
Die, you motherfucker! I need my red sword back! I can do that too.
He's got a rock, watch out!
I mean, the dang donkeys.
Remember to pick up the fallen pieces.
Could I just have a grounded version of this attack, please? Materials before they disappear forever. Gonna lose my damn mind.
What's up?
The move to get the automatic recharge on your sword meter
Yep.
is the wire bug move that sends you up at a 45-degree angle. So you have to get the distance perfectly. At least on this small creature, it probably won't be that much of a problem in the future.
Yeah, it's not
I
much of a
keep
problem when the monster
fucking
fills the
missing.
screen. Yeah.
Oh my god, you have to connect the landing move. Yeah, that's pretty good. How come after you do the spirit move, you sheath your sword?
The idea is after you sheath it, you should be able to hit a button and enter into the EI slash, which makes you dash forward.
The what?
EI slash. It's that thing you probably see me do a lot in the corner of your eye where I just suddenly sheath the sword and then spring forward. It's the samurai movie, like, you know, they sheath it and then clash at each other. Yeah.
The Kirby mini game.
Yeah, it's exactly that, and when you do it in this game especially, if you time it just right, you will clash with the enemy monster's attack and knock them back out of it.
Well, what button do I use for it?
After you, like, once you sheath and then you're standing there, it should be R2 to launch it within a small time window. Okay. Otherwise, you'll just start moving again.
Makes sense to me. Oh, I only have to hit the circle. That's great. That's great to know. Wait, can I do it like point blank? Whoops, my weapon was sheathed because I forgot about the thing we just talked about. I can do it point blank. That makes it so much easier.
Oh yeah, that, yeah. I remember that now. I stopped using that once the quick, like, the parry came into things, but yeah.
That was an accident.
I love it when he just tries to guard with the rocks. I can just stand beside him and get a full charge off.
I need to capitalize on this opportunity. Oh, never mind. I'm out. He's about to hide in the tall grass. He's not supporting me.
The like simultaneous 3 Silkbind move there.
Yeah.
Fucking proper ninjas today, I tell you what.
Oh, the recharge wasn't enough.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Collect that shit. We're gonna need it.
Thank God you turned that way. I was about to just jump off the waterfall. Flashbang!
Not tracking the monster, you're tracking me. You did this just to paralyze this small child of a creature. How dare you? Uh-oh. It's not a snow blitz. I don't know why there's a snow beetle here, but there is.
I'm standing on his beak.
Please knock it down.
Close enough. I love that my own attack shake the screen.
I turned screen shake off.
Didn't notice it so much on longsword. On greatsword, it's like my charge attack shake the fucking screen. I am the big monster.
I got that wrong. I'm supposed to get iron ore.
If you follow me at the start of the next one in this zone, I'll just show you where it is. Because it's like one basically straight line from the start. Do you not want to carve the Kulu, by the way?
Oh, I forgot that that was a mechanic.
You both come turn around, coming back with your dogs. Anyway, if you like follow me over here when you're done.
"10 seconds!"
It's like along this ledge. We can see it now, we can't see it in time. Things went a lot better once I learned how the sword actually works.
Somebody wants to talk to me. Find them in Kimura Village.
Find them!
I just noticed our names are actually quite high above our heads.
Yeah.
I thought I was like off in the distance, and I was like, wait, I'm right here though. How can I be over there? But I wasn't.
So the defense boost is so much, I might as well take it. This skill is fucking useless to me, but let's be real, I'd like to survive more than I currently am. I think this is the tragic part where like most of these monster skills are basically fucking useless to me until we find like the big fat shit, and then I put his armor on and then I never take it off.
I got stamina thief.
Actually thinking about it, beyond like attack and defense boost, I should figure out what the hell this weapon actually wants. Oh, he is. Oh, okay. Are you just going out on a trip then, or?
Yes. I have to remember how the. Why is the map inverted?
Oh, you know, war crimes.
Mining outcrop. Earth crystal. I don't want that. What the hell? Let me guess. It has to be the white mining outcrops, not the blue ones. Oh Jesus. I do still miss the bugs that just led you to places. Is there like a designated map button that I'm missing instead of having to press pause in the detailed map?
Is it select? Or whatever select is on that, which is probably the left side button.
I don't think there's a select on this controller.
Is it a touchpad?
No, that just opens up two different things.
Is it the share button?
No, it's the same thing.
Okay, then probably not.
Oh, Sony having to be stupid. Wait, oh, that was good enough. How do I weave? Wheat quest. Iron Katana.
Blade Master.
That guy's got a Kulu Yako shirt.
That's like plus 15 goddamn defense. You should probably head to bed, yes, Emily, because it's like an hour ahead. It's 3 a.m. here. Let's say like one more and then I'll call it. And I guess to round it out, select your target, Chris.
I'll default that to Evan.
I'm in the training room.
Fine then, I'll fucking do it.
Get out of the training room.
I'm out of the training room.
I restock my items. the Baggy from Monster Hunter 2, probably.
I thought it might be. I know it from 3.
Monster Hunter 1 only had like Rathalos and Rathian, and that was it.
Monster Hunter 1 had Fatalis. He was in there.
But yeah, this guy I think was in the PSP ones I played.
That's probably.
Your dog looks so noble.
Whose?
Yours.
It's a dog. It's just a cool guy.
Yeah, but you should look at this thing, and it's gopher teeth.
Hey, look at. Hang on, I didn't hear you over the Dango song. It's so loud and dango-y.
That reminds me, I should. Oh, can I not pause while
I pressed this pause button to skip the Dango, and it just blacked out the screen and kept playing the music.
That's very funny. Oh, you're gone.
Because you left! That would explain why I couldn't exit standby.
I think it crashed. Oh, and there was a communication error.
That's what happens when you try to skip the Dango song.
Okay, what did you want me to do or see?
Well, you gotta be back in here.
I gotta be back in there.
It's the dude up front on top of the monster.
The frog that's funny.
Yeah.
He's not letting me go into online mode, he's just saying things.
He's just saying words and then I start crying.
I'm going to the mailman. I'm back.
He's back.
I'm going to the hub now. Okay, what do I have to see?
We'll get how it has gopher teeth.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about it?
I didn't realize that it had gopher teeth that ruined its design until like Hunter rank 6 probably or something. Evan, that's the wrong well.
Oh, what are you
Hey,
doing?
it works anyway, I think.
What?
What's the wrong what?
Are you in the same room thing because you posted the same quest?
It didn't have any quest posted.
Well, there we go.
Unless you posted the quest after I fell out of the session.
No.
Well, you fell out and then Gavin and I were still in a room.
Well,
Oh,
this guy's tired.
I am.
Hey look, Frost Islands.
Wait, Evan, are you playing in English?
Yes. I don't speak Japanese.
There's subtitles.
I don't speak Japanese.
Racist.
The English dub just butchers these intro
It
sections.
does. I mean, it butchers basically everything, so it makes everyone talk like a cartoon 90s person because. Fuck.
Wait, Evan, do you have like character voice frequency up to 100 still?
No, that's off. That's off.
Okay.
I turned that off.
Didn't even give it a chance in game because when I heard it in trailers, it made me apocalyptically angry.
Wait, I forgot that we're supposed to be getting camps.
Oh yeah, that's a thing, isn't it?
I'm sliding down hills like Monster Hunter World.
I forget where all the camps are.
One is up here. Well, it's up and that. Wait.
Have you played this game since like we played it? Because you remember this eerily well.
I mean, camps are, I feel like, kind of easy to remember.
And yet I don't remember any of them.
Birds hide in the bushes.
Which manner of beast is screaming at me?
Anyway.
There it is.
Down here.
The monster's on the other side of the wall, by the way.
Yippee!
It's kind of hard to tell with
Where,
all the
I didn't even see I didn't even have a campsite discovered. If that's supposed to pop up,
You were meant to drop in the hole over here.
I'll drop in the hole over there.
Like the hole over here. Oh. Take a trip into the pit.
Yippee! I did it. This looks like a gnarly spot to set up a sub camp.
There you
Thanks,
go.
Master
Shut up.
Sushi.
You go. Stop talking. I hate you. Where was it? Here it is, and the other camp is up here. And then there are only 2 camps per map instead of Monster Hunter Worlds 3 or 4.
The maps are smaller, to be fair. Alright. Activated.
I'm just seeing Evan's name fly around. Evan, where are you going?
Where's the camp?
Where I
Oh,
am?
it's up there. Okay. I thought it was where you haven't already left where the camp was.
Yes, I'm away getting treasure. Bones in this valley. Mandragora in this valley.
Lame nut. Haha.
Haha, come. That's the wrong kind of rat lizard. It's not this one, it must be the other one.
I really wish that I had a cone on my map. Actually, now that it's on PC, I wonder if people make mods for things like this.
Probably do, someone probably does.
And then Capcom bans me for cheating. You're not supposed to have that much map awareness.
Oh no, that's not this one either, it's the other one up by Usins.
Oh,
This is
wait.
the other Git.
The rabbit.
Look! Great baggy! Haha!
Oh, material. dropped a hide over here if you didn't pick it up. That's a hell of a sight to see run past me.
Prepare to die! Yeah, that's pretty good.
I saw percentages appear on my screen for a second. I don't know what that means.
Percentages?
Yeah. And it looked like there was like an item box next to it or something.
Oh, there's like magic fish about that give you stat buffs and they run into when they touch you. So some of them just go through you because you're in their path.
Oh, those icons are in the top left. It's an explosion and a weird-looking face. It's not.
Yeah, they're buffing your attack and defense.
Cool.
And Bruise the fish. The dog just latching on always looks fucking weird to me. Fucking like lamprey eel or something.
Does it have to be before I sheath the weapon?
For what?
The timing on the anime.
When you, it's like after your character sheathes it, you should be able like they should stop, and then you should like if you just don't hit any like directions or anything, you can like they'll stay there. And you can hit the button, and then you'll do the dash. It might be actually you need to press the button plus one of your attacks to do the dash.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, okay, no, that's right. It's probably R2 and whatever your right fist button is, if I remember right. It's one of those things where it's just been instinct for so long I don't even think about it.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, the jumps are a bit aggravating. He's knocked over. find if the tutorial can be turned off yet, cause fuck, dude, I know
think
the
it can
can
be.
be. I'm just gonna eat for stamina and like fill my shit up one sec. Wow. Check out this cool beetle I found.
Ah!
Didn't have the weapon out. Fuck's it.
Oh, so close. Would've been pretty sad if that was how I went though.
Fuck is that? Oh yeah, it's a sleep fish. Careful.
I wonder what it does. Woohoo! follow it up and press it again.
That is actually the funny thing. This thing has super armor on its moves, so I just keep getting hit, but then just keep going anyway. I was kind of like, oh, there's my health vanishing slowly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds dangerous.
Oh yeah, walked right into that, you stupid bastard. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's actually weak, I just noticed, so we're getting there. You dropped the claw back there if you didn't grab it.
Looks like I grabbed it because I don't see any shining objects. Oh, he's picking up the pace. He's running away from me. It's like a car chase, but animals.
Animals were the original cars. When you think about it. You put grass into a horse and then fast comes out.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Oh, okay. Oh, you have to send the likes. Whoops.
Oh, you do. Oh shit.
I'm gonna unlock some of the map.
Hey, look, a Lagombi.
He's back.
Banui.
Back. Just ran away.
And I was going on the bed, I missed it. Oh. Sleep well enough, eh?
I must fill my level up meter. Slay 8 Zamite. Oh, great. Forgot about this. Warm pelt. Oh, great. I don't have that.
I'm gonna find it eventually.
Do we have dog skills yet? Yes! Attack up. Health up. Negate paralysis. Iron katana 2. I need 2 ICMs. But 5% affinity for 10 raw damage. And in this game, the the calculations for attack actually aren't weirdly skewed. So it's more accurate to the true raw damage, which was a whole thing in World.
I also try like the gun lance, I think.
Luke loves the gun lance.
Because one thing I'm enjoying about the Greatsword there is having a block button as well. I'm kind of like, if I'm going to try other weapons, I might as well try the lances and stuff.
Give me your warm pelt. God damn you.
What are you doing?
Trying to get a warm pelt.
Oh. I think that's where I'm going to call it for the night.
Okay.
Remember to save your game.
It autosaves this time.
This one auto-saves.
Nonetheless.
Yeah, it is learned from World.
I like how the lobby leave messages, your friend, hunter name, has left the lobby, and that just means everyone's our friend. All hunters in the whole world are pals, is what this means.
I think it might be actual friends, because he joined a friend lobby or something.
I mean, we did literally. Yeah, you know what? You're probably right. But what if it says it for all of them? I don't know.
No, that's impossible.
That's impossible.
They would never do that. The delicious Yum Yum potion.
Why do you think Palamutes have Sonic the Hedgehog spikes on their back?
Speed.
It's for fastness, I guess. You're right. I'd
Speed
take your word
bladders.
for it.
I will now end my shit here. Good night, anyone still about.
Yes.